Hey there everybody, it's 4:20 in the PM, not the AM for once, and I've just finished work for the day, so I'm going to hop out on my bike. And today I thought I'd do a little bit of a different video. I'm going to share 5 ways that cycling has changed my life, because since I've come back from PBP and yeah, all that whirlwind of a trip, I've just been reflecting on how much cycling has actually changed my life, and yeah, maybe if I share it, it might encourage other people to get into cycling. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do today. And I've also got some really exciting news that I literally cannot believe. So I'm also going to spread the goss on that as well at some point on the ride. But yeah, I'm just doing a short ride today. Might bump into Carl, that's what I'm hoping, because he is on his way home from work. He's commuted on his bicicletta today. Go Kyle. So yeah, we'll see if we can find him, but you know what I'm like, probably won't. Yeah, but let's get on the bike and stop waffling. Woohoo! We are on the road. Oh, I love that feeling of just finishing work. The sun is out. Nice bike ride. What more could you ask for? So, reason number 1 that cycling has changed my life is because I found exercise that I actually really enjoy. Before I started cycling, I used to do running and go to the gym. I'm out of breath. And I can't say I ever was excited to go on a run or go to the gym, but honestly, I get excited about going on bike rides, especially if it's like I'm visiting somewhere new or going on a long one. I just love it. And yeah, with that, my fitness has increased, which you probably can't tell at the minute because I'm a bit out of breath. I've got a tractor as well. Oh, blooming heck, I'm gonna get stuck behind this now. So the second way that cycling has changed my life is feeling like I belong. I've always felt like a little bit different in a weird way, and I know that I am a bit of an oddball and I don't mind admitting that. But like for the first time in my life, I just feel like this is where I'm meant to be when I'm on my bike. And that's whether I'm solo riding or whether I'm in a group. Like I've made so many new friends and it's just such a nice community. Oh, we got another tractor. There he is. It just makes me feel like I belong somewhere and I just feel accepted. And yeah, I don't know how to explain the feeling. I just feel happy when I'm riding and like I actually fit in somewhere, which is a really nice feeling. Woohoo! Freedom! Reason number 3 is that it's just given me a sense of how much there is to explore in the world. I mean, my first proper bike trip was North Coast 500 with my dad in 2021, and that was just amazing, and it just made me realise there's so many roads to pedal on. And you know, you can drive through the countryside and it's really nice, but cycling through it, there's no other feeling. Like you just see everything, you experience everything. The sun on your face, the wind on your face, the rain on your face, everything. It's just, I don't know, it's just a really nice feeling, and you just look at a view and it instantly calms me down if I'm stressed. And I go up a hill and it's a challenge, and it's just good, and it just makes me happy, and it makes me just want to ride my bike all day every day. But and that's why I work, so I can fund it. It's only negative, it's quite expensive. Whew, blooming heck, just powered up in my cod bones and eat now, it's a bit out of breath. Reason number 4, the 4th reason why how cycling, blooming heck, I can't speak, has changed my life is that it's given me a stress relief. When I'm feeling stressed or worried, I always know that I can just head out on my bike and those worries just disappear for a little while. It's not saying, you know, just forget about your worries and don't deal with them, just go on your bike. Obviously there's things you've got to deal with in life, but when you go on a ride, it's just like, for me, the worries just seem to evaporate. They go off in the wind. And it's just really nice. And I think it's because you're focused on where you're going, or you're focused on your speed or whatever you're doing, and the worries just seem to, yeah, trickle away. And when I get home I always feel happier, and then sometimes the worries come back, but you know, let's not think about that while we're riding. But yeah, basically, long story short, stress reliever. And added on to that sense of stress relief, I think when you're outside and you're outdoors, you're in the middle of nowhere, you can just yippee and shout out and wave hello to the animals, and you just feel free, and yeah, don't worry about what people think. And I think when I'm on the bike, it's when I'm my most real self, and I can just be silly and be me and a child again and go back to being a child, which is great. But you know, I'm not always being silly when I'm on the bike. Sometimes I am focused and trying to go fast and all of that, but I just think life's short and you just got to enjoy yourself and not worry what people think, and just have fun and yippee down those hills. Woohoo! Along we go. Post-work riding. Hiya! Me and Canny just found a nice little spot by church, And this is a church, actually, Sutton on the Hill Church. I used to cycle up here when I was a little kid. Well, my dad used to force me to. And I used to absolutely hate it, and used to do anything I could to get out of it. So, yeah. Funny how things change. But I'm going to finish on reason number 5, which is the most important reason to me, is that cycling has really helped my mental health. When I started cycling, I was not in a good place, and I didn't really want to be here. I left my job as a nurse, and it's a long story. I felt like a failure, and I went through a bit of a breakdown, and yeah, it wasn't good. Let's just put it that way. It was not good. And yeah, I didn't want to be here anymore. And Kyle bought me a little Canyon. Not a little Canyon. He didn't. I wish he had. He bought me a Carrera, sorry, from Halfords. And yeah, I started going on little rides with my dad, and being outside just for the first time in how long I could remember, I just felt like my worries were gone. And whether I was focusing on the views or my dad telling his silly stories and jokes, or just my speed or whatever. I didn't really focus on my speed at the start, to be honest, but sometimes I do now. But that, just having that little focus away from everything else that was happening in my head, it just really, really helped me in a way that I can't explain. And yeah, it made me find my smile again and find my yippee and all that. And yeah, I don't know where I'd be without cycling, and obviously without my family and Kyle as well. But yeah, without cycling, I don't know what would have happened. But yeah, it gave me a reason to keep going, and it gave me a reason to get out of bed. And yeah, I'm just so grateful that I found it, because like I say, yeah, it was not a good place to be in. And yeah, I think there's so many people that struggle with their mental health that have got into cycling, so I know that I'm not the only one, and I hope that it can help lots more people as well. So yeah, thank you, Canny. It wasn't Canny, actually, it was a little Carrera who's still in the garage and will still get used, but I do love my Canny baby. She's so beautiful. I'm going to head home now and have the last, I've got about 7 miles left. I'm going to have 7 miles camera free, just enjoying it. And yeah, oh yeah, I've got my exciting news, which I will share when I get home. I was planning to meet Kyle on his commute home, but he just rung me to say he's already home, so we missed each other. But well, that's my ride, ding dang double. When I hit cut, I went for a sprint, and now I need a blooming protein shake, let me tell you. Now for my exciting news, and sorry for the background noise of Chester eating his dinner. Basically, this does not feel real, but when I was settling down to my Vivi bag on Paris-Brest Paris, 800 kilometres into the ride, I thought, oh, I'll just check my emails, you know, as you do. And basically about 3 months ago, I submitted a manuscript of a book that I've been writing for like the past 2 years. And I submitted it, and literally had no hope that it would get anywhere. And then I opened this email, and it said, like, I was waiting for it to say, like, not this time, you know, you've not been successful, blah blah blah. And then it said, we want to publish your book. And I was like, what the blooming Nora, snap my collarbone off, I don't believe you. And I thought, honestly, I literally thought, I'm hallucinating this, I'm sleep deprived, I'm 800k and this isn't real. So I didn't let myself believe it. Got my sleep back up to normal, and got a nice cat snip. Open email again, still there. So basically, I'm getting a book published, and I can't believe it. It won't be out till ages yet, because it's got to be all edited and the book cover and all that. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm really nervous because it's got a lot in there, like mental health stuff and everything I've like struggled with. But I hope it can help some people. Hopefully it'll be good. You know, it might not. I keep doubting myself and think it's a load of codswallop. No one's going to want to read it. But yeah, it doesn't feel real, and that's my news basically. So I'm gonna whack my protein shake down and. Yeah, leave you with that. But here's Kyle. Let's just have Kyle as a feature, because he rode home from work today. I was trying to find you on the ride, but you went home without me. Yeah, well,
I'd been laying bricks all day and I was a bit jiggered.
Dear me, thank you for putting in the work.
That's quite fitting today.
It is. Well done, Kyle. So yeah, TT to the FN. Goodbye. Thanks so much for watching. And Chester, do you want to say bye? Chester. Here's the hound. Chester features in the book too, don't you? Because you're a little lifesaver. Oh yes. Right. See ya.